What up, world? Established Rich coming right back at you. Tonight, I gotta tell you a story about pride, power, and the price of talking too much. I'm talking about Turk, former hot boy, former Cash Money artist. The same Turk who once stood next to Wayne, Juvenile, and B.G. is now on the outside looking in. And it ain't because he can't rap. It ain't because he ain't talented. It's because he can't stop talking. And listen, sometimes talking too much is worse than not saying nothing at all.
Your spirit irritate motherfucking demons. You know what I'm saying? When a motherfucker make up a lie on you and spread that motherfucker like it's true, man, them motherfuckers is
when I tell you I am
man.
still in disbelief.
And I'm gonna keep it real, like, cause we some solid motherfuckers. We be having receipts on motherfuckers and we be wanting to expose that shit, right? But we just so solid. We be trying to think about how it'll affect other people. If we be under the fire, right? But we be having receipts to take us out the fire. But it might be a motherfucker been like, man, look, man, you know, I'm gonna let y'all know this, but don't say nothing. And we so solid, so we'll be like, you know what? Cool. But trust me, it gonna come a time, man. It gonna come a time when motherfucker keep on playing, all the receipts gonna get sprayed out, man, and motherfucker gonna have that look. So I'm gonna tell y'all to leave shit alone, man, because we got receipts about every fucking thing. Like, one thing about us, we don't tell no lies, man. We don't with nobody unless they with us. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, we ain't no pussy, never been no pussy. Don't
Keep it in God's hand, cause my mouth is lethal.
So leave
it's lethal.
the situation alone, man.
I just be trying
like,
to be
y'all
cool.
Not gonna get no reaction on no motherfucker. We satisfied. We good, man. We
it's
straight.
Fine.
All right, cool.
It's fine.
You can't rub but you know nothing on no, like, man, we good, man. We doing better than y'all,
the thing about it is, people want to do shit hoping that you mad and that you sad and that you crash out, that you cry about it. But when they see you still moving forward,
they still get mad, extra madder.
Damn, you want
then start spread. Nah, don't get extra mad and start spreading extra lies.
Now let me break it down for the people in the back.
A Cash Money versus No Limit Verzuz was announced for Complex Con. This is history. This is New Orleans on display for the world. Everybody from that era should be celebrating. Everybody should be suited up and ready to represent. But Turk, he won't be there. And he's saying it's because of promoters. It's because of contract issues. But really, let's call it what it is. You talked yourself out the room. You talked yourself out of your money. Listen, back in July, Turk was supposed to be on the 30th anniversary Cash Money tour. That was his redemption shot. But then, boom, termination notice. They called him a security risk. Now he's suing the promoters for breach of contract, saying he was wrongfully terminated. But let's keep it real. This ain't just about a contract. This is about conduct. You can't call yourself a team player while you throwing your team under the bus. You can't claim loyalty and then run the Beehive's podcast and talk about family business. See, Turk thinks he's playing the algorithm. He thinks every clip, every post, every BG did this moment is just content. But what he don't understand is that's not content. That's consequence. When you speak on Cash Money, you speak on an institution. And when you speak on Birdman, you speak on a legend, a man who built one of the most powerful music empires in history. You can't say Birdman don't control nothing when he been controlling the game for 30 years. You can't say can't nobody kick me off tour when you not the one signing checks. That's the harsh reality. You might be your own boss, but you still gotta respect the system that's paying you. This ain't about fear. This is about respect. Respect for history, respect for legacy. Turk got it twisted. He thinks talking bold is the same as standing tall. But sometimes standing tall means being quiet. You don't gotta tell the world every argument, every misunderstanding, every money dispute. Because when you do, you ain't building your brand. You burning your bridge. And let's keep it real. The reason nobody from Cash Money has reached out is because they tired. They tired of the drama, tired of the podcast, tired of the I'm my own boss talk. Everybody moving forward and Turk still looking back. Still trying to convince the internet that he ain't did nothing wrong. You can't keep screaming you the real one while trying to dismantle the brand that made you. And look, Turk ain't wrong for wanting his respect. He's just wrong about how he's trying to go about getting it. He keep talking like it's 2001. But this is 2025. The internet got receipts. Every time you go live and say, Birdman this, BG that, it look like you still hurting. It looks like you're still chasing the room you talked yourself out of. And every time you speak, you make that room smaller. People got to understand something. Loyalty in this game don't mean silence. It means strategy. You can speak your truth without tearing down the foundation. You can be honest without being disrespectful. But once you turn your story into views, you turn your legacy into content. And once that happens, people stop seeing you as a brother and start seeing you as a headline. And that's what happened to Turk. He turned himself into a topic instead of a talent. And the sad part is, Turk got motion. Turk can rap, Turk got hard, Turk got history. But what he ain't got right now is discipline. And that's why he's on the sideline. You can't demand an invitation when you keep causing interruption. You can't yell family while acting like a stranger. And that's why you won't see him on that Verzuz stage. Not because he's banned, but because he burned bridges. I don't care how many podcasts you do, how many IG lives you start. If your whole content strategy is, I used to be with them, then you already lost. Because the ones you talking about are still winning. Birdman still making deals, Wayne still touring, Juvenile performing, B.G about to drop a big album, and you still arguing with promoters. Come on now, that ain't power, that's positioning. And let's be clear, Birdman is a lot of things, but he is not powerless. He is responsible for generations of success. You don't have to like him, but you gotta respect him. Because if he wants a call made, it's getting made. That's business, that's empire, that's history. And if you don't understand that, you end up fighting a system that already passed you by. So let me make this as clear as possible. Turk talked his way out of a paycheck. He talked his way out of legacy moments. He talked his way out of the celebration. And that is tragic because he should be part of this story. His face should be on that stage. His voice should be echoing through Complex Con. But he let his pride do the talking. And pride is the one thing that pays the least. I'm not saying this to tear Turk down. I'm saying this because I want to see him win. I want him to realize that nobody blackballed him. He blackballed himself. The industry didn't silence him. He loud talked his way out of the room. And if he ever wants to fix it, it starts with one word: humility. The day he stops trying to prove he's the real one and starts just showing it, he gonna keep having these problems. The Verzuz will go on. The legacies of Cash Money and No Limit will stand tall. But it's hard not to wonder what could have been if Turk had just let his talent speak louder than his tone. But hey, that's just my opinion. What's yours? Like, comment, subscribe, establish rich. I'll be back with another one. Peace.